Jai Shri Gurudev. Good morning, dear children. I hope you are all safe by staying in the home. Dear children, in this class we should learn about the direct and inverse proportion. What is meant by direct proportion, children? Yes, so direct proportion is nothing but is while comparing the two objects will become is. Okay, when you are comparing the two objects will become is. It's a cost. When there is an increasing both also, for example. Okay, so cost of the one pencil will become so 5 rupees and cost of the two pencils will become 10 rupees. Means is one pencil means is 5 rupees, two pencils will become 10 rupees. Means is when there is a pencils is increasing means is their cost also increasing no children. So then like this is it when you are increasing the both objects. Yes, so then it can be called as a direct proportion. Yes, so then in the days, for example, cost of one pencil. How much we are taking children? 5 rupees. Yes, so then cost of 3 pencils I am taking now. How much is paid children? That is 15 rupees. Means is once you are while observing this it becomes is this is the one object you are taking, that is this is the one object. Means is that when will becomes the increasing that 1 will becomes increasing to the 3, then 5 will becomes increasing to the 15. Yes or no children? So then both is that objects is that increasing or is that both objects values will becomes decreasing at a time. So then such type of z proportion can be called as a direct proportion. Yes, so for example, I am taking as a x is a one object and y is one more object. Okay, so x is a one object and y is a one more object. When you are taking as a direct proportional becomes is yes, so x is directly proportional to y. Okay, that is x is variation to y. So then when you are removing the direct proportional symbol is we have to be write it as a yes, we have to be write it as a x by y is equals to k. Yes, so k is a one of the constant. Yes, so then as well as when you are taking as a this will becomes x and this is y. Yes, so x is directly proportional to y. So this one is a x1, x2 and y1, y2. Yes or no children? x1, x2, y1, y2. In this is a left hand side all is that x only you have to take it. Right hand side is all is y only you have to take it. That is it we have to be divided as a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So then afterwards will become 6. Then here is to remove this one will become 6. Yes. Here is to remove that x1 by y1 is equals to x2 by y2. Yes. So by taking this cross multiplication will become 6. That is x1 y2 is equals to x2 y1. Yes. So this is a formula to find that is unknown variable value. Yes. Understood now? This is a direct variation or is a direct proportion formula. We are going to the one of the example based on the direct variation. But given situation first you have to understand that it is a direct variation or other variation. Okay. So once you have to be observed the question will become this. A machine takes 5 hours to cut the 120 tools. Okay. One machine is applying that for 5 hours. How many tools are they cutting now? 120 tools is they are cutting now. Yes, one machine only. Yes, so then how many tools will it cut in 20 hours? Okay, the one machine only. If they will apply for the 20 hours, how many tools it will be cut? Yes, so that is a question now. Means is how many tools? Yes, when you are applying it will become 6. Hours is that x means is then tools will become 6. Y we should be taking that is. Okay, so means is when there is a tools are the increasing means is hours also can be increase or the decrease that is increase only. Means is both also increasing means is it is a which type of variation children? Direct variation. Yes or no children? So then that is the solution will become is okay. So then hours I am taking as a x and tools will become is y. Yes, so in the days first one is 5 hours. 5 hours is x1. Next, tools is that how many is that for 5 hours they are getting children? 120 tools. Yes, so that is y1. Yes, hello children. So then 20 hours means is hours is it? x1 children. So that is 20 hours is x2. Yes, then y2 is a question mark now. Okay, so this is question mark. Yes, hello children. So therefore that is hours and tools are direct variation or direct proportion. Yes, so when you are taking the direct proportional becomes is what is the condition children? That is x1 y2 is equals to x2 y1. Yes or no children? So then x1 y1 and x2 y2 we have to be applying that is. Yes, so then x1 value becomes a 5 into y2 values we don't know, that is we have to be find it now. Yes or no children? So that is y2 is equals to x2 value. X2 value is how much is there here is 20. So that is 20 into y1 value. Y1 value 120. Yes. So therefore now 5 you have to be second side. So therefore that is y2 is equals to 20 into 120 divided by 5. Okay, so then 5 1 z, 5 4 z. That is y2 is equals to 4 into 120 is 4 0 z 0, 4 2 z 8, 4 1 z 4. Means is a y2 is equals to 480. Means is if y2 means is what is the tools. Okay, so in that is 20 hours. How many tools they will be cut? Means is 480 tools they can be cut. Yes or no children? Going to the another topic now, that is inverse variation or the inverse proportion. Okay, so what is by inverse proportion means is when they are taking either two objects will become is when the result object one first object will become is yes, so same position and second object will become either the increasing or the decreasing. Yes, increasing or decreasing. Such type of the variation can be called as a inverse variation. For example, to do this one of the work, if you are applying for that 2 persons to complete within the time will become says it will take the days 4 hours. Okay, it will take the days 4 hours. It means the 2 persons they can be completed within the 4 hours. If you are applying it 3 hours means is within the 2.5 hours only they are completing. Means is when there is a persons is a increasing means is time is a decreasing no children. Yes, so such type of the variation or the such type of the proportion can be called as a inverse variation. Yes, so then when I am taking that is a persons will becomes x and it's a time to do this the combination of the verb will becomes y, then the both will becomes is inverse proportion means is x is inverse proportional to y. Yes, so then by taking that is cross multiplication xy is equals to k. Here k is a one of the constant. Yes, so when you are applying this for that z x1 y1 x2 y2 will become says then x1 y1 is equals to x2 y2. Yes, so it is a formula to find that is inverse variation. Okay, so by it is a direct proportion of what we are having children. x1 y2 is equals to x2 y1, but in the inverse variation it will becomes is whatever that means is x1 y1 is equals to x2 y2. Yes, so this is a formula to find that is inverse variation. But the given situation, if you understand that is it in the direct variation or the inverse variation, we should find that is third object values is. Next and we are going to the second example based on the inverse variation. But you have to be understand the given situation. Yes or no children? So see that is if 900% can finish the construction of a building. Okay, so one building is a they are constructing, that is to construction of the days building is a how many persons are the requirements is 900 persons are required. Okay, so then within that, how many days means? You say 40 days time is they are taking now. Yes or no, children? 40 days time is they are taking. So, how many persons are needed to complete the construction of the building in 25 days only? Okay, the builder is said want to be constructed within that how many days means is 25 days only. Means is actually is a 40 days is a means is a days is a decreased. Yes or no, children? 40 days is a decreased to 25 days. Yes or no, children? So then that persons will become as a increase or the decrease? Increase only. Yes or no, children? So to completion of the 25 days only means is that persons compulsory can be increase only. It is a possible to build the building. Yes or no, children? Means is a when there is a will become so one is increasing and another one is decreasing. There is a which type of proportion, children? Indirect proportion or is inverse proportion. Yes, so we are doing the solution that is that now I am taking as a persons will become says x and days will become says y. Yes, so then here is a person says how many persons are there, children? The first one is 900 persons. Means is this one is I am considered as a x1. In that how many days you want to be completed, children? 40 days. Yes, so 40 days will become says y1. Next is a or is needed to complete the construction of the building in 25 days. 25 days means is that is y2. Yes or no, children? So then we have to be find that is x2 is a question mark. Yes or no, children? So the given situation is belongs to a which type of the proportion, children? They are inverse variation, no? So therefore that persons and days are inverse variation. Inverse variation or inverse proportion. Yes or no, children? So then after when we are getting as a inverse variation will become says we have to be apply the our formula. What is the formula, children? That is x1 y1 is equals to x2 y2. Yes or no, children? So then what is the exponential line here is 900. That is 900 into y1 value is how much, children? 40. Yes, so it's equals to x2. X2 value we don't know that is we have to be find that only. Yes or no, children? So that is x2 into y2 value 25. So that is 25. Then 25 you have to be synthesized. That is 900 into 40 divided by 25 is equals to x2. Yes. So now we have to do cancellation in this. Yes. So that is 5 5 is 25, 5 8 is 40. Yes. So then again it is a 5 table, 5 1 is 5. Then 5 1 is 5, remains is 40, 5 8 is 40, 0. Yes or no, children? So then we have to be multiply the 180 into 8 will become 6. 8 0 is 0, 8 8 is 64, 6 is a carry, and 8 1 is 8 plus 6 is 14. Yes, so is equals to x2. Yes or no, children? So therefore x2 value is how much are it, children? 1440. Means is that is how many persons are required to complete the work in the 25 days. Means is 1440 persons are required persons. Yes or no, children? Yes. So I hope you are all understand about this concept. Regarding this class, if you are having any doubt, please contact to me. And what we are sending the homework and class should be complete within the time and send through WhatsApp to me. Thank you. Jai Shri Gurudev.